Hello, my name is Roftum, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. We're going to continue on with A Song of Hope, the main storyline quest. There are a couple of hunts for us to do, which we will get to those along the
If
way.
you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you?
Well, why would we?
Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be sitting under a pile of rubble. I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid. Then I'll
Yeah.
check the workshop.
Okay. So I guess we go check the workshop for Sid's writings. Yes, I think mid-shift will sail. We'll sail.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it.
Yeah.
I'd better keep looking.
Oh, there's this over here.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Well, what else could there be?
From Canva for days. Please
Yeah.
tell me Mid is all right.
She's fine. What else am I? Oh. What's this?
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Mididol. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck, Sid.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising.
Yeah?
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Oh, talk to Otto. Okay.
Well, did you find anything?
Not really.
You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was? Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't be more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Jeez. Alright, let's go find that. Ah, my eye.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken.
Well, obviously.
When it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just
Uh-huh.
wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Don't do it again. Yeah.
Out of the way.
Time to open you.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes.
And...
There. How about now?
You fixed it. Sid fixed it.
Ha!
He more than fixed it. Yeah, new music.
Interesting.
Never heard this one before. They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Ha!
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though.
Oh, let's take that to mid.
Once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
It's the piece that's missing for the ship.
Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well. Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
I think so. Quest complete. Okay, so I'm assuming the next thing is to go take this to mid.
Just the two I was looking for.
Oh, hello.
Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Oh,
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
no.
No. We're not the prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Well,
Ask me when I get back.
ain't no rest for the wicked.
Sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
But then I won't be doing my job.
But if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
That I can try to do. Staying safe, not my thing. Alive, possibly.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails.
Oh, there's
To
more
get back.
questises. A Song of Hope. What's up?
All right, Clive. Blackthorne told me you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him.
Again.
And you want my advice.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorne, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that.
Why don't you ask him?
Seeing as how Blackthorne opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
Okay, I'll talk to him.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Blacksmith's Blues 3. How many of these Blacksmith's Blues are we going to come across? Alright. And what's this one up here in the medical bay? What's up?
Conk. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's
What do you want?
happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, She's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes.
I'm not doing
If
that.
she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physiker before too long.
I know better than
I'll
to
talk
order
to her.
Talia to do anything.
But
Speak
yeah,
to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
it's since her latest patient. There must be something significant about her latest patient. What's going on?
Well, Talia, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until
No.
then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who's him?
Is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not
Yeah.
my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
That is true.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
Stop being vague and tell me what it is.
Species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me
Okay.
one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Okay.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
After everything I've done for everybody in this freaking place, I'd hope that nobody forgets what I do. Oh, there's another one over there. Please, sir, can I have some marble? Alright, what's going on, Blackthorne?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen.
Yep.
Orbis tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorne. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm
Yeah.
Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. far as I'm concerned,
Okay.
every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Sultan.
Very well.
Okay.
Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best.
Yeah,
Follow your
that's...
pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored.
what you're doing an amazing job doing.
No complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What do you say, Blackthorne? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon
Magic?
old what's his name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Oh.
Dravosh, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravosh as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorne don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Personally, I think you need to keep your nose at other people's business. I mean, if he doesn't want to talk about something, why are you forcing him to talk about it? But at the same time, if it's affecting his work, then that's something that needs to be addressed. It's kind of a double-edged sword there, because it's like either you let it affect his work and his work suffers, or you force him to talk about something that he doesn't want to talk about. It's you know that's a hard one.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
No.
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
So you want me to transplant some soil?
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs.
Okay.
That by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom.
Alright, so you don't actually want Morbles, living Morbles. You want me to get their
Simply need a vine
vines.
to prove the theory.
Okay.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice.
Of
As luck
course.
would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Of course.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Okay. Well, let's go do these quests and hunts that we need to do. Alright. That's what Marble sightings. I hear your brother isn't a fan of carrots, Kupo. If every carrot of Rosaria is anything like the one that just got posted on the board, I can see why. So we have 3. Carrot. If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of 3 reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is, in truth, another root vegetable entirely, an exotic species of Morble that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close, before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to her advantage. The Whispering Waters in Rosaria, Lost Swing in San Brec, and the Sickle in Dalmechia. Alright, well, let's take care of these then. Not ready to go there yet. Alright, let's go to Lost Wing first, which is over here. Got a couple quests here. How you doing? Holy Trumpeter. Rank B. Okay. Let's do this.
Bring out the bearers! Let me and my mortar
Nope.
purge them of their sin.
Whoa!
Regret doing my mother's bidding.
Woo! There we go. Oh! No. Dodge. Just keep going. Whoa. Whoa. Knock it off. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Knock it off.
Hold still.
Leaving.
And there we go. Staggered good. Whoa. Gotcha. There we go. One hunt down.
Your work here is done.
Alright, what's the easiest way to get to there? I guess we'll just go back. Alright, Mightlings.
Enrique could have mentioned his spiders were the size of curls.
I thought he did. And that should take care of that. And dead. There we go. Okay, so that one's down.
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Yep. Alright, on to the next area. Which is... If we want to do the hunt, we need to go here. So let's go here first. What the heck?
Come on.
You end up in a weird spot.
Run like the wind.
Okay. A few Helldivers, some Bards. Barely see.
This won't be easy.
Republican War Panther? It's fine. I'm going to take a right. then it looks like it should be about here. There you are. Pretty red and blue one. Dread Comet. A rank. Are you a little speedster? Uh-oh. No, not what I meant to do. Ow. Lagged up. Ow. Hi. Hi. Yes. Not. It's definitely not going to be easily broken. It's doesn't have a stun gauge. Ow. No. 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 Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh. There we go. There's 4. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Come on, Torgal. This thing. No. Oh. 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 Easy. There's 4. You can go. Ow. Jeez. Those meteor strikes from the sky just kept coming and coming and coming. Yeesh. That was kind of brutal. Comet Feather, used in crafting. Okay. Alrighty, well. With that being somewhat resolved. Come on. Oh, this is a nice big swampy area.
You deserve a rest.
Those don't even look like carrots. There's the Morbol, though. Whoa! Knock it off. Hey. Three. 1. Almost there. And now. And we'll do this as well. Why? Oh! Ah! Stagger, or partial stagger. Ay, chihuahua. And there's 4. There we go. Intentionally stand in one spot while waiting for that thing to charge up. Yeah. that doesn't do enough damage. Oh. Okay. No. No. Ah. We'll do this. Whoa! Hello. Come back here. And then just face planted in the ground and... There we go, got it. Alright. So that was the last hunt. Now we just need to go finish this last side quest and we'll be done. Marble tendril and marble flowers.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Alright, one last thing to do before we do that, though. Alright, gents.
Kicked down already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorne.
Yep.
No CA.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Well.
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town.
Well, makes sense.
Lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive.
Something's wrong here.
Could be people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief.
Okay.
But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
I wonder if he's the reason for the gnarly scar on the top of his head.
If we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Can't fire the forges.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
What is going on?
The intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here.
Get out before things turn nasty.
Really?
Blackthorne's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off.
You're starting to make me angry.
You're struggling to find your way out. Ask Blackthorne. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
Ah, so you're just gonna kick me out without giving me a reason?
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
He won't do anything because he's too stubborn and too much of an idiot to ask for somebody's help. Somebody who's trying to extend an olive branch.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Yep.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
What did you
Which is
do?
What exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it.
That's it?
There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire.
Yeah.
Manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say
So
is
we
that
show
it's your
them...
fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't
yeah.
matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it.
Yeah.
It's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorne. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate.
Yeah.
Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
That's why Clive and Sid get along so well. They
Shall I
think
go
alike.
fetch the plans, then?
I know
Yeah.
I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. finding me some salamander skin.
Of
I need
course.
leather for the bellows and
More
nothing
monster
else
hunting.
down to eat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Alright. Off we go. What in the world?
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Desert salamander. Hey!
No holding back.
Come on. You weren't close enough to hit me with that. Whoa! That was close. Almost there. And fire. Ow! Ow! Woo! No. There we go. Minor stun. Woo! I know that hurts, but no, don't use that. There we go. Thinking about getting rid of that flame breath attack thingy.
I did. Say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nope.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Salamander skin.
There should be plenty. Right
Good.
Then, time to put these louds to work.
Good.
If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Which is good.
Sorry about earlier.
I don't like you. Go away.
Take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorne you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel.
Ah, okay.
A secret for yours. Only fair.
Well, that was nice.
Indeed, Blackthorne. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
So you're just jealous of him.
Well, you know what they say.
No, that makes me like you even less.
weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorne's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
Yep, that is true.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See
Good,
that you
good.
both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Alright. Oops, this is the wrong thing. No. That was what I wanted to do. The map. There we go. Back to the hideaway.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Well, here's your thing.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive.
You're welcome.
I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless.
Well, as of yet, we don't have a cure for this, so that's the best you can do. We're working on it. We're trying to figure it out. That's really all we can do at this point.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
Well...
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
You're welcome.
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
You do that. You go get some rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Yep.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last.
That's true.
A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
I agree.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Quest complete. Alright. That's one. Alright, here's your dust.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome.
Huh.
The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left.
Nice.
Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pit coal cinders.
Pico Cinder? How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure.
Yep.
He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that.
There's nothing to forgive, that's the problem.
Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Yep.
See you back on form, Blackthorne.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little
True.
healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones.
That's true as
He's
well.
grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorne's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Good. One last quest to turn in. Ouroboros design draft? There must be new stuff. Okay. Before we go turn in the last quest, let's see what we can build. Because apparently there's new stuff to build.
What do I owe the honor? Not saying Fordian, do you?
Wait, what? Stone tongue. I need stone tongue. No. And a stained loincloth.
And?
Stone tongue and a stained loincloth. Okay. Oh, my back is stiff. Where are you? Where are you? There you are.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yes, yes it is. There you go.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the organ beards. When I successfully graft this to the organ beards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Good. Lots of flowers.
Just as I hoped. Yes, how the organ beards have taken to the blighted soil. How with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft will yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well. I'm glad I could be of assistance. You've really helped us to... You've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a
No.
moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated organ beads. Would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled.
That's nice.
This file is thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall leave to Tyler.
Okay, good. What is this vial? I don't remember the vial you're speaking of. Invigorated Morgan beard extract necessary to further increase consumable potency. Ah, okay. Consumable potency maximized. Sweet. Okay. Further increase both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lion heart tonics last even longer. Well, with that being done, that's all the side quests for this section of the game until we get further along in the main scenario. which we are going to save that for another time. Because we have to go down here to do this, to the ironworks, and give Mid the stuff she needs to hopefully finish the boat that she's working on. I'm not sure if it's an airship or if it's just a ship. But yeah, that's for next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel because it really helps my channel grow. And as always, keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Rofnum, signing off. Bye-bye!